Welcome back, Love Stylers. I'm yelling. Sorry. Today we're going to be talking about the carnivore diet being the perfect healing diet. But I first want to say off the bat real quick, thank you to our new subscribers. We appreciate you. Please consider subscribing if you have not. If you want to learn about how to improve your lifestyle with small changes that you can make and pursuing your art and a lot of carnivore diet talk these days. I also want to tell you about some very exciting news. Here at Love Style, we record upstairs. My husband and I have a music group called Black Eyed Soul. You can check us out wherever you can find music. Our new album is out. It's called Yes, and it is available everywhere you can find music: Spotify, Pandora, YouTube, you name it. Go get some free music or buy an album. Tell us if you like it. So the carnivore diet, which I've been on for a year. Now I lost 8 sizes, not just on the carnivore diet, but before that doing keto for a couple of years. First, some fasting in between, intermittent fasting every day, no snacking. And here I am to talk about how you can do that to heal your body of whatever ails you. Diseases can be healed this way, guys. I got rid of my high blood pressure, 90% of my eczema, which were my 2 biggest problems that I had, and being fat. Maybe we'll put a fat picture here so you can believe me about this stuff. So the last year I've been on carnivore, 90%, 10% keto, and other things I allow here and there. And I'm finding that I'm healing myself of anything that ails me. It takes time, guys. And I want to say, if it's the first time you're here and you're scared of the word carnivore, do not be. The carnivore diet has nothing to do with any moral issues. You can still be a loving individual like we are here at Love Style, like I know that you are, and give your body what it needs. Give your body the fuel it deserves and live the kind of life that you've always wanted to live. Start honing in on your health first. So this is the main topic. How can we heal ourselves? It's like, Misty, why would I listen to you? You're just a 9-to-5er. You have a regular job. You're still chubby. You're not rich because I'm just like you. We're regular people doing this. And we're improving ourselves every day. I usually do some light walking, some light yoga. I don't get crazy in the gym. I lead a very normal lifestyle. I work a 9-to-5 where I'm stuck in my desk for hours. And this still can be sustainable and you can still keep the weight off. I am telling you, you got to give this a try. Do it for 30 days. See how you feel. Hit me up in the comments and let me know. A lot of people think if you want to get healthy, you got to drop some pounds first. I got to say that that is a good technique. You can also try to get healthy from the inside out and concentrate more on healing some things that are going wrong so you don't get fat. Whichever way you want to approach this, either way works. And I've done a little bit of both. I'm experimenting with my body, and I have found by eating mostly meat, a lot of beef, a lot of pork ribs, a lot of chicken wings, a lot of burger patties, some bacon. Does this sound like a diet to you that is not enjoyable? If you love meat, you're going to love the carnivore diet, and I'm here to talk about some stuff that you can heal. My husband, Andrew, who is 45 years old, had sleep apnea. He was about 100 pounds overweight. He lost 100 pounds. We're about to introduce Andrew soon on this channel. It's coming soon, so stay tuned. And his diet loss success is a bigger story than mine. He lost 100 pounds. I lost 55 and 8 sizes. But he lost his sleep apnea at the same time. Sleep apnea prevents you from being healthy. If you don't get your sleep, you can't be healthy. This is huge now. I know people have always talked about it, but it's coming out now more and more every day. I hear something about sleep. We know about the fundamentals, water, salt, and sleep, which I like to talk about is my first trifecta to pay attention to. And I have some more to follow. But sleep, you must get your sleep. If you have sleep apnea, you may have a CPAP machine like Andrew did. And he looked like Darth Vader and every night kept me awake. He sounded like Darth Vader. I don't want to sleep with Darth Vader. You can cure sleep apnea. You can get off of your CPAP machine. And this is reversible. And this is exciting news. There's other things that are reversible. High blood pressure. I had high blood pressure my entire life since I was a young adult. Now my blood pressure is terrific. I'm very happy. I went to the doctor the other day, was scared to go, so used to it coming back that I had high blood pressure and I have to be on pills, and I've been on the pills, taken myself off with keto and now carnivore. Now I have regular blood pressure, and I just wanted to tell you these things are reversible. Diabetes being a very big one. A lot of people suffer from diabetes, and you can actually reverse it. So accept it. This is not too good to be true. And when I first heard about just eating mostly meat, some dairy products, and some eggs could make me the person that I'm trying to become, my best version in all areas of my life, I would never have believed it to be true, and I didn't believe it to be true. But I am here to tell you I'm still on my journey. Like I said, I'm going to give myself 5 full years before I judge myself in the mirror. I'm 3.5 in or so. Some other things I want to mention that have improved in my life since cleaning up my diet, going low carb from keto to carnivore, and carnivore being the last year 90%. Your teeth get better. I talk about this a lot. I'm going to keep repeating it because I can't believe it. Your teeth improve. And this almost seems like, Misty, you're so full of it. I'm not full of it. Your dentist looks at you funny. They talk amongst themselves. You hear them whispering, yeah, our teeth got better since last year or since 6 months ago. This is really strange. What are you doing, Misty? Well, I'm eating carnivore. And I tell them, and I'm proud of it, you need your teeth to be strong. Another thing that people get very excited about, besides the obvious fat loss, inches lost, and better mental clarity, which I do touch on in a few other videos. Check out some of my other videos, guys. And also, I just want to add this. Please comment. I like to talk amongst ourselves in the community. I will answer you. We're a small channel right now, and we are growing quickly, but let's get the conversation going now, and I will answer you. So comment on anything you want to add to the conversation. How do you eat? Some suggestions you may have, and we'll go from there. Another thing I want to add, because a lot of people get excited when they're eating this way, or they're thinking of eating this way, or they're going to move over to carnivore as they see fit, which is fine. A lot of people just up the meats in their diet and slowly take out some vegetables that may be giving them some problems, which we have found out recently. There's a lot of oxalates and anti-nutrients in some vegetables. I know that sounds backwards from the way you were brought up, if you're anything like me. But our skin improves. You know, I had eczema. This was one of my main problems. And I noticed on keto, it really flared up at certain times of the year. And when I ate certain vegetables, I feel I have cured most of my eczema by switching to a meat-based lifestyle. And I am going to stand strong about that. I know that that's why I'm drinking a lot of water. Of course, you want to make sure you include your electrolytes. Some people will supplement with some potassium over the counter. And also magnesium is very helpful. So that may help you. And keep up your pink salt. Don't be afraid to salt your meats. Another exciting things, and this might get you ladies who are listening excited, because I did not think there was a cure for this, but since we're talking about healing, It starts from the inside out, guys. We know this. Let's clean our blood up. Let's get the organs functioning right. And then the weight will come off. And you got to stick to this. And this is something that you're going to need some patience with. Cellulite reduction is major. I still am working with the cellulite that I gained over those years of eating like crap. Cellulite reduction can be had and reduces if you stick to this. So think about being a kid for a minute. I just want to throw this in. When you're a kid, your parents tell you, you better eat those vegetables. And if you think back, if you're anything like me, I didn't want the vegetables. They don't taste that great. Let's be real, people. If you've convinced yourself that you love them that much, think again. Most of us are attracted to the meat. You smell that grilled meat, whether you're in the mall and you smell grilled meat or walking by someone's house when you're on your walk like we do. Here at Love Style, we take walks at night right now, and people are grilling out, and that smell, that's the grilled meats. I'm telling you, it's natural for us to want to consume meat. You know, you're watching Game of Thrones, and the kings and queens have the big turkey in front of them, or the big pig that's been grilled up for them, and the kings and queens used to eat this way. They ate meat. This is a diet for royalty. Now, we are just regular people, but we can eat like we are royalty. This is how our ancestors have survived for thousands of years, people. This is ancient knowledge. This is primal for the human body to eat meat, to give your body the nutrients it needs. If someone would have told me that I could eat steak, butter, bacon, ribs, chicken, and burgers most of the time with some cheese on there, and that's going to be the basis of my diet, I would say please and thank you. When I die and go to heaven, before I return for another life, that is what I'm going to be being served there, and I can make it happen now while I'm on this earth. This is how we're supposed to eat, guys. Embrace it, accept it, and eat like royalty. If you have any kind of moral thoughts about this, guys, there is grass-fed beef available, free-range chicken, free-range eggs. We have all natural pork. If you can't afford organic, it's okay. Do the best you can. And if you can't, just eat meat from a good source and start there. I do want to add something, guys. In the carnivore community, a lot of people have YouTube channels now about this, and I watch most of them, and I respect the heck out of them. A lot of these people are promoting ribeyes. Ribeyes, when I eat ribeyes, when I eat ribeyes. You know, I'm going to say this and stand by it. Ribeyes are great. They have a lot of fat, but they're very expensive. And I very rarely have the money to buy a bunch of ribeyes and eat them all week. We can have any meat we like. We can have seafood. Whatever happened to seafood? So don't be afraid to mix it up. I do not need to buy a $30 ribeye to get the benefits of the nutrients in beef. Now, I do eat a lot of beef, mostly in the way of hamburger patties. And I do like to add bacon and cheese to that. So that's a good place to start. If you love hamburger patties, bacon and cheese, I have that about 3-4 times a week. And I'm loving how it's making me feel. If you want to experiment with some cleaner foods like, let's say, grass-fed beef, and you say, well, Misty, it's so expensive. Think about all the processed junk you're not buying. That stuff is expensive. Your money is going towards your nutrition now, not towards junk that's going to make you have disease. You're not eating sugar. You're not drinking soda. Hopefully you're not drinking diet soda. If not, watch my soda video about that. Hopefully you're leaving that junk out of your life. No cookies, cakes, muffins, bagels, bread, sugar, candy. That stuff is expensive. If you want to talk about cost, that is where your money used to go. Now it goes to the nutrients your body actually can use. A perfect healing diet helps you keep the weight off. Not a lot of people talk about this, but I'm going to tell you right now, this is what makes it different from a regular fad diet that you see everybody doing, and they gain the weight back, and we all have to just be honest about this and recognize carnivores don't gain it back. Look at them. Thank you for liking, sharing, and subscribing, hitting the notification. New shows every Monday here, a lot of diet talk and lifestyle changes. And thank you for listening to our music. We are Black Eyed Soul. My husband and I just put out a new record called Yes, Check It Out. It's good stuff. And we want to thank you for tuning in to Love Style. Peace out.